Welcome back to Peril Pending, where today we're talking all things football. It really is not the week for reform. Lose the Makerfield by-election. Information comes out that might hint at the fact that there were strings attached to that 5 million gift, quote unquote, to Nigel Farage. And now they're also being roasted for their ridiculous takes on the England match. Today we're looking at an article from the Metro by Rob McCaffrey titled Nigel Farage roasted for using old photo to celebrate England World Cup win. Let's get into it. Nigel Farage has been mocked as a fake fan after he reused a photo from 2 years ago to toast England's World Cup win. Once a con man, always a con man. Shortly after full time in the thrilling 4-2 victory over Croatia, the Reform leader posted a picture enjoying a pint in a packed pub while wearing a vintage England away shirt worn during Euro 96. However, eagle-eyed users spotted that the photo looked familiar. Here you go. Here's the photo in question. This is the one he posted. Apparently, this is him in the pub during the recent Croatia match. And here's the photo that people suspect he may have reused. This one's from 2024, as you can see. Now, I don't know about you, but I can't tell the difference there. Let's get a side-by-side. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple differences. One guy has his eyes closed, another man's pointing. If you see any other differences, do let me know in the comments below. But I think we can pretty confidently say that it's just reused. It was from the same shoot. He just held it in his back pocket so he could pretend to be a patriot. The article continues, and with good reason, because the photo was not taken during England's Group L win, but rather a reused one from Euro 2024. One user asked if Farage had a time machine, while another simply called him a lying bastard. A third satirically commented that Farage is such a man of the people that he had arranged for everyone who was in the pub with him within 2024 to go back together in the same clothes to watch England play Croatia. Honestly, I'm really quite surprised that he didn't even use AI image manipulation to try and change some of the faces or the lighting or honestly anything. Like, this is such a lazy attempt to try and say that he's a fan. Now, part of me thinks maybe this is so that people don't talk about the loss in Makerfield. Maybe it's so people don't talk about the fact that it looks like there are strings attached to that 5 million. The only problem with those is that ordinary people can hold more than one story in their head at the same time. So this isn't going to really work. It's just going to compound and make you look even more like a liar. The article continues. It's not the first time that Reform attempts to talk football have backfired. In fact, it's not the first time this week. The party's MP, Sarah Pochin, faced backlash after she attempted to raise awareness of research that shows that domestic abuse reports rise during major England games. And if you haven't seen this clip already, you are in for a treat.
England won the football last night, and thank goodness they did, because on the occasions that England lose their football matches, the incidences of domestic violence go through the roof. So, boys, keep winning.
What was that? How did she think that was a good idea? Keep winning the football, lads. Otherwise, yep, a lot of partners are going to get beaten up, and I guess that's on your heads for not winning the football match. Sarah, what was it? Did someone advise you on this? Did anybody at all speak up and say, maybe don't say that if the football goes wrong, people are going to get beaten up? Jeez, reform. Honestly. She was quickly criticised for not only misrepresenting the research, which is clear that domestic violence cases rise despite the result, but placing the weight of another expectation on the England squad to prevent these incidents. Honestly, they can't win an election, they can't run a party, they can't vet a candidate, and they can't even do something as simple as just watch the match and shut up. Jesus. How can anyone look at reform and go, yep, that's the party for me? Seriously. Any ideas, leave them below, because I'm scratching my head on this one.